Imagine waking up with a new identity, a thought experiment on privilege, fairness, and empathy. What if you woke up tomorrow and everything about your social identity had changed? Imagine your gender, race, or socioeconomic status was suddenly different. Maybe your physical abilities had shifted, or you faced challenges you never even thought about before. How would this change the way you navigate the world? With these changes, consider how your privileges might disappear. How would losing certain advantages reshape your interactions with others? If privileges you once took for granted vanished overnight, would that change how you view fairness and justice? Think about social identities that you'd most be afraid to wake up with tomorrow. Would you feel vulnerable to prejudice or discrimination because of an aspect of your identity you couldn't control? This fear highlights the importance of understanding the struggles others face and recognizing the systemic barriers that exist for various marginalized groups. Would you manage your resources differently if your social identity could change overnight? What safety nets or opportunities would you want to make sure exist today so no matter who you become tomorrow, you have access to respect and opportunities? These questions encourage us to think about how we can use our current resources and influence to advocate for a fairer, more inclusive society. How would your relationship with others shift if your social identity was constantly uncertain? Would you treat people differently if you knew you might wake up in their shoes tomorrow? This uncertainty could make you more curious about the experiences of those from different backgrounds and more invested in how they're treated. This thought experiment touches on a truth we often overlook. Our identities can change over time. Our abilities, roles, and circumstances can shift unexpectedly, altering both our identity and how society perceives us. So, how can we apply this insight today? How can we become more empathetic and supportive of each other, understanding that our identities are fluid and that everyone deserves dignity and respect? What actions can we take to build a more inclusive society where fairness isn't dependent on privilege? As we reflect on these questions, let's challenge ourselves to approach each day with empathy and curiosity to learn more about one another. By doing so, we can work toward a more just and compassionate world, one where everyone, regardless of identity, has the opportunity to thrive.